If you find yourself with a camera in your hand and want to learn how to use it, please subscribe to this channel, like the videos, comment below. Hey Photos family, today we are going to be talking about one of the things that I shot in studio some years ago. It was given to me, a product was given to me as a test, an opportunity for me to showcase my skill. And I didn't really understand all that was going on and the reasons for it, but that really didn't matter, because I had fun with the challenge and I wanted to learn everything I could during the challenge. I sought to understand the reason for the challenge, and I pushed my limitations to be able to learn and grow and to be able to add some things into my skill set. So I'm going to make sure that the screenshots of the image I created, and we might even be able to perhaps give you some insight into how it was created and some screenshots of the process of creating it. But I wanted to talk about it today and to share with you some of the things that I learned from that challenge to be able to showcase my skill and quantify where I was as a skilled photographer. But also to give you an idea of how can, a question perhaps that's crossed your mind, how can I level up my photography skill? That's always a good question to ask yourself. I believe there's always going to be some area of our skill set that is lacking that we can always push further forward. I don't think we're ever going to finally fully achieve a skill set that will never need improvement. I think that's one of the beautiful things about our human condition, excuse me. Our human condition is always able to be improved one way or another. I think that's one of the benefits to our existence, is that we are always able to find, or not necessarily enable, but perfect is, I don't really want to say impossible, because I think there might actually be some examples of perfection out there. But in the definition I kind of gave in the start of this video, perfection being no improvement is necessary, I guess is actually perhaps the real world definition of perfection. It is good as it is, and we will see perfect examples all over if you're using that no improvement is necessary. What I guess the thought of the definition for perfect that came to my mind is no improvement is possible. In that regard, perfect I don't think is ever achievable. I'm just going to leave it at that, because my mind is racing in like three different major differing areas. And I'm not trying to go in those directions where my mind is kind of going, wait, but these three other areas, we don't have time for that. So the Dallas Cowboys ring is what I was given, a championship ring, and I was challenged to be able to image this so that it was able to be used for a specific media type. I immediately identified then the two very most easily identified things about the brand of the Dallas Cowboys was their colors, silver and blue. I decided I would build the look and the feel of my image in selling this item, because of the nature of product photography, with those two colors. But I wanted to make sure each one was vibrant and colorful, because if anything was muted or shaded, it wouldn't look right. The branding of the Dallas Cowboys is iconic, it's classic, and it is something which the brand of the Dallas Cowboys, at least sadly, for the last 25, 30 years, has all they've ever had. They've not had championships, and maybe that's a little bit too broad of a range. At least 20 years, they really haven't had much to talk about for wins and that sort of stuff. They've had some good seasons, they've had a lot of down seasons, but really and truly, they've built their value around the products they're selling and everything else, not the performance of the team, which I think really and truly could be a smart move on the franchise idea, so that they do have opportunity to improve the team. But anyway, we won't get off into talking about sports theories and ideas, but the real idea then is the shot I'm creating is very much like the same thing that the Dallas Cowboys are doing themselves in showcasing the products to sell, and the look and feel, the desire of their fans to buy product of that franchise of sport. So I created a look and feel of silver, and the way that I built the color and the vibrancy of it is I used a blue gel and I used a silver card to be able to achieve the vibrance of the silver and the depth of the vibrant blue also. I had to be careful because I was doing my very level best to be able to shoot this all in one shot. However, you're going, wait a minute, I've done jewelry photography, Joe, and you can't do metal shots and gem shots all at once. That's true. You are very correct. The metal shot I had to do separate from the gems that I shot. I am mainly talking about all in one shot of doing the background. So the background needed to be all in one shot. So the color had to come from a direction that the silver paper would not pick up. And I mean actual silver paper, like you look at it and it's not really mirrored, but it is shiny. You can tell that's silver, that's not just white. But I had to have enough black and gray in my image of whatever that silver paper was reflecting, so that I didn't blow out, cause the silver to become too white, or have too much black reflected, which made the silver look dark either. So that was difficult to be able to get just the right gray hue. But you control the light in the environment that you have around you, then you add certain amounts of light and you can get that good gray gradient so it has the right look and feel. So then, yeah, without getting into a bunch of different stuff, because I'm not really teaching a tutorial on jewelry shooting, perhaps we could do that later on. I got the shot for the background, I got the shot for the ring itself, I got the shot for the metals, I got the shot for, okay, so for the ring itself, I'm mentioning like the engraving above and below the gem set. I got the image for the metals so that the metal was the right color and showed the detail. I also got the shot for each group setting of gems, and there's a lot of detail that has to be picked up in every gem, the facets to be shown and the clarity of the gem. It's really crazy and detailed, but so I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoy seeing what I was able to put out and produce some time ago in the studio while I was shooting product photography for an auction house. So thank you so much for watching, and I have enjoyed sharing the details that I had to go through in being able to learn and grow and to level up as I continue to still level up. I look forward to hearing your comments and reading your comments and seeing your thumbs up on this video of what has caused you to go back and to think about what you've done and how you can level up your next photo shoots or whatever you're shooting. If you're not yet a subscriber, we would love to add you to our Photos family. Thank you so much. God bless.